What is going on, everybody? Dan Tanner here for In the Pain Altitude Sports Radio 92.5. Watching along for the last 5 minutes of Nuggets and Knicks. We've got a good one in the Garden as the Nuggets were just up 101-99, but the Knicks just hit a three to go up 102-101. Lots to get into in this game. We just saw Peyton Watson go out of the game. He pulled a hamstring. Not good. He actually had to foul to get out of the game. So the injuries just keep piling up for the Denver Nuggets. So we'll watch along here. Jamal Murray is heated up in this fourth quarter, and he just misses a turnaround jumper from about 17 feet. And it's been a good duel tonight between Jalen Brunson and Jamal Murray. I called Jalen Brunson the Jamal Murray of the Eastern Conference. They're both very similar type players. Obviously, Brunson's a lefty. That's a major difference there, but both can get scorching hot, really good point guards for their teams. And we've got a ton of trades to go over today, as well as the NBA trade deadline. It ends at 1 Mountain. Tomorrow's Tim Hardaway just drills a three to put the Nuggets back up 104-102, 3:40 to go here at Madison Square Garden. Nuggets just every game, it seems like it goes down to the wire these days. Quite insane. The Knicks miss, but get the rebound. They're going to take a three, no good, and Jamal Murray comes down with the rebound, but they're going to call a foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his fifth. Showing the replay here. And that's a foul. Jonas Valanciunas just bear hugged and wrapped up Karl Anthony Towns and prevented him from getting the rebound. So one more foul and Val's out of this one. Brunson's trapped in the corner. Jamal's doing a good job defensively. Oh, he spins around him. Really good move and a layup. Wow. 104. 3:05 to go. Ooh, man. Hardaway for three. Oh, just rimmed out. And Brunson's got it the other way. They've got to find a way to try to keep the ball out of Brunson's hands. Anunoby with a short baseline jumper misses. Cat with the rebound, and he puts it in. And the Nuggets will call timeout. So 2-point lead for the New York Knicks. And the Nuggets are looking to score, obviously, on this possession. 106-104. Timeout, Denver. So Jamal Murray, how about the first quarter that he had? He was 7 of 9 from the field with 20 points in that first quarter. The problem for Jamal, which is this has kind of been an issue of his throughout the course of his career, is a lot of times Jamal will have a scorching hot quarter like that, 7 of 9, 20 points in the first quarter. But about halfway through the third quarter, since he started 7 of 9 shooting from the field in that first quarter, he went on a stretch where he shot 2 of 10 after he initially started 7 of 9. So Jamal just a little inconsistent tonight, but he has kind of reheated back up here in the fourth quarter, and it's really kind of helped the Nuggets hang around in this one against the New York Knicks. So we shall see. There was an injury scare with Nikola Jokic, earlier in this game. It was in the first quarter. Initially, it looked like it was a non-contact. He was just backing up on defense and went down, and everybody thought it was his knee. And it was a scary moment indeed. And Joker was kind of like grabbing at his knee, but when they showed the replay and they announced it on the broadcast, he actually stepped on a Knicks player's foot and twisted his left ankle. Now, not good that he twisted his ankle, but it was a bit of a sigh of relief that it was not the left knee that Nikola Jokic had previously injured. So he stayed in the game, and he's honestly looked really no worse for wear since then. So at least good news on that front. Speaking of Joker, he's going to take a three off the front of the rim. That was a tough shot. Nuggets got to get a stop here. Brunson driving in. He's going to kick it out. Corner three. Bridges misses, and Joker's got the rebound, and he's fouled by Karl Anthony Towns. Man, Carl Anthony. By the way, Spencer Jones, he had to leave the game with a head contusion. Him and Carl Anthony Towns banged heads in the first half. So much so that Carl Anthony Towns was literally gushing blood, and he's got a big bandage on his eye. Cat stayed in the game, but Spencer Jones, I guess, got the worst of it. Jamal just hits a jump shot from the elbow, tied back up at 106. 2 minutes to go. Jamal's been really good in this fourth quarter. He's been so good in these clutch situations all season long. That is what is so valuable to the Nuggets regarding Jamal Murray. Brunson misses a three, and Jamal comes down with the rebound. Good box out there by Nikola Jokic on Towns. So the Nuggets can take the lead here. Got to run the two-man game, right? Oh, Murray's going to he's got Cat one-on-one. He likes this matchup. And Jamal is just toying with him. Out to Joker for a long three. Missed it. Rebound. Oh, Bruce Brown almost tipped it in. Brunson's going to drive in now. And layup's good. He wanted the foul, but Brunson's got 30 now. All right, the Nuggets going to run the two-man game. Yes, they are. Jamal with a jumper. Just rims out. Oh, my God. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Nuggets. 59 seconds to go. Whew. Oh, man, Jamal's shot literally it hit off the front of the rim, went back towards the backboard, and then circled all the way around the rim and fell off. This has eerie shades of last night's game in Detroit. Towns goes out of the game now, and Mitchell Robinson comes in to guard Jokic, I guess. So Jamal's going to inbound, gets it into Nikola Jokic. Joker's going to back down Robinson. Oh, spin room. Oh, no, puts it up short. And Jokic commits the foul on Mitchell Robinson. Now, is this going to be free throws for the Knicks? I don't believe so. Oh, they are in the bonus, so it will be free throws. No, actually, I don't think it is going to be free throws. So Mitchell Robinson just went out of the game. They brought him in for that one possession to guard Nikola Jokic, and now Cat's back in. That was interesting. He got a bunch of high fives on the bench. It worked. Brunson guarded by Christian Brown. Oh, almost turned it over. Long range three. They miss it. Jamal's got the rebound. 20 seconds to go. Now, do you wait for the final? You can't wait for the... Murray's going to take a 12-footer. Got it. 13.2 seconds to go. Tied up at 108. No timeout. The Knicks are going to go for it. This has got to be Brunson here, right? He's guarded by Christian Brown. Head fake. Here comes the shot. Off the front of the rim. No good. And we are going to overtime. Oh, they're going to check and see if... Oh, Denver took a timeout, and they're going to check and see if they can put time on the clock. Good move there by Adelman. Adelman called a timeout. That's what it was. Wow, okay. Man, Murray almost took a three, hesied, and then went in for the two. Let's see here. They're showing the replay. Okay, shot goes up 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Rebound. Yeah, they should put about 0.4 of a second left. We shall see. Okay, so they're trying to determine how much time should be on the clock. Murray's got 8 points here in the fourth quarter. He's been really good to close out this game. 108. Right now, there's 0.6 seconds on the game clock, but we'll see if they change that. Jamal's talking to the ref about something right now. I'm not sure what. So, yeah, Jamal's got 34 points on 13 of 25 shooting. Jalen Brunson, 30 points on 11 of 22 shooting. Jamal's 2 of 7 from 3. Brunson's 4 of 10. And Jamal has 5 assists, and Brunson has 7 assists. So, really good battle between two of the better guards in the NBA. Okay, so they did not put time back on the clock, but the Nuggets do get to advance the ball. And Hardaway's going to inbound to Joker. He puts it up. Oh, it almost went in. He almost banked it in, but it bounced out. I'm not sure if he would have gotten it off in time, but it was close. So we are going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a game. Fantastic. Oh, man. Okay. So just some quick notes here until we get to overtime. The Knicks got off to a really good start in this game again. The Nuggets got to figure out ways to get off to better starts. I don't know what goes into these slow starts here for the Nuggets, but the Knicks got off to an 11-2 lead in this one, and then Joker injures his ankle by stepping on a foot of a Knicks player, but thankfully, like I said, it wasn't anything too serious. Jamal had the first 14 of 18 points for the Nuggets in that first quarter. It helped the Nuggets go on a 9-0 run, so they did bounce back from that slow start in the first quarter, and actually that 9-0 run led to a 2-point lead for the Nuggets. Bruce Brown hit that bank shot 3 to close out the first quarter, and the Nuggets actually led 30-28 at the end of the first. And like I said, Jamal had 20 of the 30 points for the Nuggets in that first quarter. But the problem again is Jamal had just 2 points in the second. So, actually, I think he had 4 because he had 24 total at halftime. So he had 4 points in the second after having 20 in the first. And the Knicks actually had a 2-point lead going into the halftime. One thing that I really liked that the Nuggets started doing much better in the third quarter, they started to really dominate the defensive glass, and that helped spark a 17-8 run. Jamal started struggling shooting the basketball, though, and then the Knicks go on a 14-2 run to put them up 77-72, and they actually ended up leading 88-82 going into the fourth quarter. So the Nuggets actually won that fourth quarter by 6, 26-20. Really good defensive effort there from the Nuggets. Obviously, Tim Hardaway had to start the second half with the regular starters because Spencer Jones has not returned to this game. Joker's got 25 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, so he needs one more assist to get a triple-double. I believe it would be his first triple-double since coming back from injury. All right, here we go. Overtime is about to start. It's going to be a lot of Jalen Brunson here in the overtime period for the Knicks. Nuggets shot 11 of 22 in the fourth. Pretty good. And here's the tip, and the Knicks have possession. 5 minutes of overtime. Here we go. Trying to get the switch to get CB off Brunson, but it fails. Brunson does get in the lane, shoots it short, but Anunoby tips it in. 110-108. Do the Nuggets have enough gas left in the tank? Second night of a back-to-back. Now, actually, the Knicks did play last night as well, so Joker's going to shoot a 3 off the back of the rim. Brown gets the rebound. That's a really good rebound there from Christian Brown. Oh. Christian for 3 from the corner. Way short. Oh, man, he's rusty. Joker gets the rebound, and he gets fouled. Boy, Christian Brown, I will say this about Christian. He does look healthy. When he came back initially from his ankle injury, I said it on the show. Something clearly was not right with Christian Brown. He had no explosiveness. His quickness was just gone. He looks like he's back and healthy again. So that is positive. He's just really rusty and just has not really helped the Nuggets offensively much at all. Joker makes the first free throw. And a second to see if they can tie this up. Wow, Joker's played 35 minutes tonight. I guess he's not on a minutes restriction anymore. Makes the second. So we're tied up at 110. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in overtime. And Brunson carries it in the front court. They're doubling him. He tried to double. And he got the ball out of his hands. Bridges will get it into Towns, one-on-one with Joker. And hand off to Brunson. Wow, they triple team him. In the corner for three. I believe that's Shamit. Oh, he tried to bait him in the foul. Didn't get it. Christian's got it in transition. 3-on-1. Hardaway for the layup. Nuggets have a 2-point lead. 112, 110. Brunson's going to take it into the lane, and he gets fouled. What are they calling here? Joker does not like that. He is furious. Oh, Brunson just sold this. I mean, it was a foul. Honestly, I don't know what Nikola Jokic is so mad about. I mean, Joker grabs his arm. It's definitely a foul, no doubt about it. Oh, they're looking at this for a flagrant? You've got to be kidding me. What are they looking at here? I don't understand this at all. What could they possibly be looking at for a flagrant? So Joker, okay. So Joker swiped down after hooking him to try to get the ball. And I guess they're looking to see if he hit him in the head, but he completely missed. He did not hit him in the head. So I would be shocked if they call this a flagrant. And the refs are looking at what is taking so long? Okay. Okay, no follow through, no flagrant. Common foul. That's the right call. They got it right. Tyler Ford with the announcement. That's Joker's. Oh, it was only his third foul. You know, Joker had some pretty interesting comments that I want to get into after the game ends. After last night's game, that I thought was very, very interesting. So we'll save that until the game's over. They're showing Spike Lee right now on the broadcast. So Jalen Brunson will go to the line here. 85.5% shooter. Four of 5 tonight. And he hits the first. .332 to go here in overtime. So Brunson to the line to tie it up. Second free throw. It's up and good. 112, 112. Yeah, all these reviews, Scott just mentioned it on the broadcast, actually kind of helps with all these guys getting a little bit of extra rest. Jamal's going to take a corner three. Got it. Whoo, that was a big shot there from Jamal Murray. 115, 112. Nuggets have the lead. 3:05 to go. Who's going to be the hero? Brunson or Murray? That's what it feels like, at least. Knicks, they missed the three, but Cat gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. So the Nuggets now have a 1-point lead. All right, Jamal's bringing it up. Man, Joker is just getting hammered, and they're not calling it. Jamal, pull up three. Oh, air ball. And it's out on Denver. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call Bridges for the foul on Christian Braun. Okay. Nick's second foul here in overtime. That was an interesting shot choice there by Jamal Murray. It was like a running pull-up three, and he airballed it. Murray, two-man game with Joker. Here it comes. Yep. He's got Towns on him. He's going to pull up. Missed it. And the Knicks have the rebound. Just over 2 minutes left in overtime. Nuggets have a 1-point lead. Oh, Shamet wide open from the corner. Got it. Golly, the Nuggets have got to figure out a way to get their rotations better. That corner three has been wide open for about 2 months. I mean, that was a big issue last night in Detroit. They're not getting their rotations, and they're leaving the corner three wide. I mean, Shamet was wide open. Just way too late on their rotations. So the Knicks currently hold a 2-point lead, 2:02 to go. The Nuggets just called a timeout. Showing Cam Johnson there on the sideline. Haven't heard any updates on Cam, but Adelman, the latest really we've heard is Adelman expects him to play before the All-Star break. So I believe after tonight, there's only 3 games left before the All-Star break. So, God, would it be good to see Cam Johnson get back and knock a little rust off before the week-long break. Who's it going to be for the Nuggets? .202 to go, 2-point game. And they're just coming out of the timeout. All right, here we go. This is a great game. And Jamal gets it across the timeline. He'll get into the post to Joker. Floater's good. 117, 117. Whew. Bruce had a great screen there to get Jokic open in the paint. 145 to go. Joker's got 29, 13, and 9. Oh, another wide open corner three from Shamet, but he missed it. And a great job boxing out by Jamal Murray, and Christian Brown comes down with the rebound. Oh, they just called an offensive foul on Jamal Murray for what? The Nuggets do have a challenge. This is why I say save your challenges for moments like this. I have no idea what they're going to call this on. They're calling it on Christian Brown. The Knicks player just tripped over Christian's foot. And the Nuggets are going to challenge this. That was a horrible call. How do you make that call? Christian doesn't move his feet at all. Yeah, they're definitely challenging this. Oh, that's a terrible call. Terrible call. He's running behind. It's I believe it's Anunoby. He's running. He tried to run past Christian. Christian's foot is just sitting there. And Anunoby trips over it. He's not even moving his feet. Oh, if they don't reverse this, I'm going to write an email to Adam Silver myself. That is a terrible call. Oh, man, that's just awful. I cannot believe that. Again, this is why you save your challenges, everybody. That's why I'm so adamant about not challenging early in games. Here's the call. Anunoby inadvertently trips over CB. They're going to reverse the call. All right. They got it right. You know what it pisses me off about that, though? Adelman shouldn't have had to challenge that. That was a terrible call. I mean, this is just ridiculous. The fact that Adelman even had to use his challenge for that is just get the call right. Yeah, I mean, I think Adelman just mouthed to the ref, "You made me waste my challenge." Oh, man. I don't blame Adelman for being frustrated on that. That is a just horrendous call. Anyways, here we go. Nuggets ball. 1:20 to go. Screen here from Joker to try to get Jamal open. He kind of stumbled. Joker did. Jamal's going one-on-one here. Oh, he gets it knocked away. The shot clock's in. Jamal just has to heave it up. Shot clock violation. That was a god-awful possession there. Too much one-on-one there from Jamal. Adelman's yelling at the ref about something. I'm not sure what. That was a really bad possession there from the Nuggets. Way too much one-on-one. All right, here comes Brunson. Still tied at 117. Gets it to Cat, who's matched up with Jamal. Oh, my goodness. Puts it right in. 2-point lead for the Knicks. Jamal wanted a foul. Called on Cat. Looks like he hit him below the belt. So the Knicks have a 2-point lead with 1:01 to go. What is happening? They keep inbounding the ball and then making them re-inbound it. What is happening? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so here we go. The game is taking forever. Jamal's got it across the timeline, getting a screen from Bruce Brown. Screen and roll. Jamal's still got it. Too much one-on-one. Christian cuts to the basket. Oh, it is blocked. Bruce gets the rebound. Christian's got it. Oh, no foul call. And the Knicks get possession. All right, you got to get a stop here. 35 seconds to go. Got to get a stop here. Brunson's got it. They're probably going to run this all the way down. Smartly. They can't foul here. Brunson one-on-one with Jamal. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They're not going to get it. Oh, they missed the three. They barely got that off in time, and there's going to be a foul on Towns. He pushed Joker. Towns pushed Jokic in the back on the shot, and is this going to be free throws? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a clear foul. Karl Anthony Towns is like, what did I do? You pushed Nikola Jokic to the ground. And that's his sixth foul, by the way. So Cat is done for the night. So Mitchell Robinson has to come in, and he'll be on Jokic. Kevin McCullough is going to come in as well for the Knicks. All right, here we go. Are the Nuggets going to go for the tie or for the win? Jamal's got it. 10 seconds to go. Here comes the screen from Joker. Got the three if he wants it. Oh, Jamal. Shoot it. Here it comes. Oh, it's not even close. And that's the ball game. Son of a. Oh, there's a whistle on New York. No way. What's the call? Loose ball foul on Bridges. They're going to review it. So they got to review it to see if it was before or after the clock ran out. Oh, my goodness. Golly, these last couple of possessions for the Nuggets have been really bad. Oh, I think it's after the clock. Damn it. It's really close. Oh, man. I don't know. I feel like Tony Romo. I don't know, Jim. Let's see. They're looking at it. Man, I don't know. It's hard to tell when they called the foul. 0.3. The foul occurred with 0.3 seconds. Unbelievable. So do they get free throws here? I don't know. I mean, if they don't get free throws, it's basically over. There's point. Well, they put 3 seconds left on the clock. They must have that wrong. Oh, he is going to get free throws. Okay, so Christian Braun going to the line to try to send this into double overtime. Okay, they did fix the clock. It's 0.3 seconds. So Christian Braun to the line to send this thing to double overtime. Here's free throw number 1. It is up and good. 119-118, New York with a 1-point lead. What a great game this has been. I think the Knicks do have a timeout. Wouldn't be surprised if they used it here to try to ice Christian Braun, like icing a kicker. Let's see if they call. I think they're going to call it. Nope. Here's the second free throw. It's up and good. Got them both. Tied up at 119. We're going to double OT. Now, I mean, technically, there's still 0.3 seconds left. The Knicks do use their timeout. It's highly likely that it's going to double overtime. Wow. 0.3 of a second left on the clock. This is insane. So the Knicks will have an opportunity here. They're just going to, I mean, the only thing they can do with 0.3 seconds left is try to get a tip in. Yeah, Scott just said on the broadcast, 0.3 and below is a tip in only. They got to watch Mitchell Robinson, Scott's saying. Don't give him a clear look at the basket. Huge free throws there from Christian Braun. Clutch. That's good to see from Christian Braun. Been out with injuries so much this year and just went up to the line and knocked down 2 massive free throws. The guys are loving him up on the bench right now, and rightfully so. I don't know if I can handle the second overtime. I cannot believe they fouled with 0.3 seconds to go. Insane. So we're just waiting for them to come out of the timeout here. Do not foul. All right, here we go. Brunson's going to inbound. There goes Robinson to the rim. Nope. Okay. And they don't get it. We are going to double overtime, everybody. Is Nikola Jokic going to play in double overtime? How many minutes is Nikola Jokic at right now? I mean, so much for he's at 39 minutes. So much for a minutes restriction. By the way, Joker did not get an assist in that overtime, so he's still at 9 assists. He needs one more assist to get a triple-double. All right, since this game has taken forever, I teased earlier that Joker had some interesting comments after the Pistons game that I want to share with everybody. So this is from Bennett Durando from the Denver Post. He says, Nikola Jokic asked what the team wants to clean up before the All-Star break. He said, quote, I think we need to foul more. Unprompted, he said that. He called it good tactics. Specifically, he said he wants the Nuggets to commit 25 plus fouls per game. I like that from Nikola Jokic. One of the weaknesses right now with this Nuggets team is their lack of physicality. We saw that bother them last night. We saw that bother Nikola Jokic last night, to be quite honest with you. When teams get physical with the Nuggets, they tend to really struggle. And I have a take that a lot of Nuggets fans are going to hate, but I think it's a good idea. Draymond Green was made available today, according to Legion Hoops, by the Golden State Warriors. He was put on the trade block. Now, I don't know how the money works. I believe Draymond's making right around 25 per. I know a lot of Nuggets fans really dislike Draymond Green, and I get it. But if you want to bring some toughness and physicality to this team and loads of playoff and championship experience, I'm just saying, I don't think it'd be the worst thing in the world for the Nuggets to at least take a look at Draymond Green. And I'm just talking just for this season. Just the rest of this year. It'd be a little less than 30 games plus the playoffs. We'll see. Like I said, I know a lot of Nuggets fans are not going to like that take, but this team needs physicality. So I think if I was the Nuggets, I would definitely look into it and try to make a move for Draymond Green. Period. This team needs more physicality, more toughness, especially against a really good Western Conference and a really physical Western Conference. All right, there's the tip in double OT. The Nuggets win this one. Man, this is developing into a classic here in the Garden. Joker's going to take a three short. Oh, it was an air ball. Oof. Those are tired legs right there, folks. Man, I can't believe Joker's still in there. Yeah, I guess we're blowing by that minutes restriction, huh? Okay, so both. Oh, Jamal gets the steal. He's out in transition. Dunks it home. Great play there by Jamal Murray. 121, 119. He stole that from Brunson, too. That was awesome. All right, Jamal's matched up on one-on-one with Brunson. Man, this battle is epic. Oh, Brunson, great play. Banks it in. And we're tied back up. How many overtimes are we going to get here tonight? Brunson's got 34 on 12 of 24 shooting. Man, both of these teams are just gassed. Jamal misses the three but gets fouled. They're going to say it's on the floor. Brunson with the foul there had his hand in the cookie jar, as Marlo just said. They've shown the replay of the Jamal Murray steal. That was a fantastic defensive play by Jamal. Okay, so yeah, it was on the floor, so not a shooting foul. Jamal for three. No, off the front of the rim. And the Knicks come away with it. Damn it. OG with a really good box out there on Jokic. Brunson gets fouled, misses the shot, but I think they're going to call this on the floor. Let's see here. Man, I don't know how they're going to call this on the floor. Well, Brunson started complaining right after the call, so I'm assuming he was complaining that they called it on the floor and not a shooting foul. I would guess. Well, no, he's going to the line, so I'm not sure what he was complaining about. So tied up at 121. Here's the first free throw for Brunson, and he missed it. Off the front of the rim. The fatigue is setting in for both of these teams. Both on the second night of a back-to-back, and we're in double overtime. The Knicks beat the Wizards by 30 last night, by the way. They've won 7 in a row coming into tonight. So the Nuggets are looking to end that 7-game win streak. Here comes free throw number 2 for Brunson, and it was off the front of the rim, but it bounced in. So 1-point lead here for New York. Nuggets down by 1. Here comes Jamal. Still plenty of time. There's 3.5 minutes to go. Man, these teams are both just dead. Hardaway, shot fake. Nope. Out to Joker for a 3. Missed it. Joker's just going to keep shooting that. I mean, he's open. Brunson for 3. Got it. And the Nuggets are going to call a timeout. 125 to 121. Wow. Yeah, for anybody who missed it, Peyton Watson pulled his left hamstring in the fourth quarter and has not returned. So just more crap injury luck for the Nuggets. Jalen Brunson, starter for the Eastern Conference. He's had a really good game. Let's see, what are his numbers looking like right now? 13 of 25, 38 points, 5 of 11 from 3. He's a plus 10. Jamal, 39 points on 15 of 32 shooting, 3 of 13 from 3. He's a minus 8. Jamal's taken 32 shots. He was giving Michael Porter Jr. shit for taking 29. Now, granted, that was in regulation. So, okay. But he's like, I can't believe Mike took 29 shots. I can't believe the Mavericks traded Jalen Brunson, by the way. What is that? They also traded Luka Doncic. So, two of the dumbest trades in NBA history. That and the Paul George SGA trade between the Clippers and the Thunder. That was another dumb trade. Well, not for Oklahoma City. All right, here we go. Still plenty of time. 3:05 to go. 4-point lead for the Knicks. Do the Nuggets have enough gas though to score enough points? I don't know. Christian had an open shot from the corner, but he faked it. Now he's trying to drive in on Mitchell Robinson. What are you doing, Christian? And it's out of bounds on the Knicks with 0.6 seconds left on the shot clock. The Nuggets are passing on way too many open shots here. I don't know why they're hesitating so much. 0.6 of a second. You just got to tip this in, right? Oh, Jamal just fell down catching it, and that's a shot clock violation. The Nuggets' offensive possessions have been putrid in both of these overtimes. Putrid. 2:40 left. Knicks ball. Here comes Brunson. Got to get a stop here. Jalen Brunson's trying to drive it in. All right, he's in the corner, guarded by Christian. He'll step back for a 3. Off. Oh! And Robinson just shoved Joker to the ground. He went tumbling. He's all right, though. He's right back up. That's 4 on Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, Brunson thought it was good. It was close. It just rimmed out. 2:18 to go. Nuggets ball down by 4. Got to get a hoop here, guys. Bruce is going to shoot a 3 off the front of the rim. They cannot make a shot here. Cannot make a shot. And wide open Shamet layup good. They doubled Brunson and Shamet was wide open under the basket. So it's a 6-point game now. The Knicks are on an 8-0 run. Can the Nuggets score? Golly, there's too much time left off the shot clock here. Bruce gets about an 8-foot floater to go in. 4-point game. Still time. If the Nuggets have any chance in this game, they cannot let the Knicks score again. Wide open corner 3 again, and it's good. Too many wide open corner 3s. Just way too many. Joker's going to put up a 3. I think he got fouled. That was a really dumb play by Mitchell Robinson. So I think Joker's going to get 3 free throws here. Man, the Nuggets are just hesitating on all their 3s in this second overtime. Yep, Joker is going to get 3 free throws. I think that's the 5th foul on Mitchell Robinson too. All right, Joker's got to hit all 3 of these to make it if he makes all 3, it's a 4-point game. First one's up, no good. Here comes free throw number 2. It's up, and he missed it. Yeah, the Joker is just gassed. That's a lot of minutes for a dude that missed a month of basketball. Here comes the third. Got it. So 6-point game here. Minute 16 to go. 2-possession game. Still got a chance, but it's been just pulling teeth trying to get the Nuggets to score a bucket here. The Knicks are just going to run this all the way down. Here comes OG to the hoop. Oh, he missed the dunk. Nuggets have it. Down by 6. Christian from the corner. Missed it. Joker gets the rebound. Here's Hardaway for 3. Got it. 3-point game, 130 to 127, the Knicks lead. I don't know how much more I can take of this. So Brunson one-on-one with Christian. He's going to drive to the hoop. Shots up and good. Boy, is he clutch. And the Nuggets will call timeout. Oh, this is frustrating. They're really struggling closing out this game. Really struggling closing this one out. You know, I'll give the Knicks credit. They're making their shots. Both teams played last night. They're both on a second night of a back-to-back. And the Nuggets just look completely out of gas. The Knicks do not. So it's a 5-point game with 30.8 seconds to go. If the Nuggets can get a quick 3-pointer up out of the timeout here, and make it, obviously, that would make it a 2-point game, and they technically wouldn't have to foul. So if they can get a quick 3 out of the timeout, there will be time left on the clock, even if New York takes it all the way down, the shot clock all the way down. Oh, what an effort, but I mean, they're giving it their all. I do credit the Nuggets for that, but they are having such a hard time scoring right now. Their legs are just gone. Look for a quick. So Murray's going to inbound this. Interesting. Try to get it into Hardaway. Oh, for Joker. He's going to put up a quick 3. Way short. And Joker will foul. So Bridges will go to the line here for New York. 22.2 seconds to go. This is a really frustrating ending to this game. Really frustrating. I mean, the Nuggets just every single shot has fallen short. DT rose colored glasses, magic needed. Star Child, this game is going to give me a heart attack, Dan. I know these games are just so tough to watch. This one's virtually over, folks, as much as I hate to say that. 18 seconds here to go. Brunson to the line. Yeah, so I think the Nuggets actually had a foul to give, so that's even more time off the clock here. Brunson 7 of 9 from the line tonight, 85% on the season. Here comes the first. Got it. Well, that's a wrap on this game. 2 games in a row where the Nuggets looked like they had a chance down the stretch and just couldn't get it done. Really frustrating to see. And they just could not hit a shot to save their life here in the second overtime. I mean, they just ran out of steam here. Period. Every shot fell way short. 134, 127. Jamal's going to take a crazy 3 short again. And that's it. Nuggets aren't going to foul. So 134 to 127 is your final, everybody. Wow, that is a really frustrating loss. Well, let's hear it in the comments, everybody. How'd you feel about that game? Avs game's on. That's good. Actually, let's check in on the Avs just real quick, and then we'll get into this game here. They're currently If you're listening on the radio, they're on 950, but I believe after the Nuggets post game is done, we're going to simulcast it over to 92.5. So just a quick heads up on that. All right, let's go ahead and just check this Avs score just real quick. I know they're playing the Sharks tonight. Currently, it is 0-0, just underway there in the second period between the Avs and Sharks. I believe this is the last game for the Avalanche until the Olympic breaks, where they'll be off for 3 weeks. So, I heard a couple people here at the station were talking about who needs this break more, the All-Star break for the NBA, the Olympic break for the Avs in the NHL. Now, the All-Star break's a week. The Olympic break is 3 weeks. Who needs this break more, the Nuggets or the Avalanche? Well, honestly, my answer was going to be the Avalanche because they've been struggling as of late. But my God, after this second overtime game and the second night of a back-to-back where the Nuggets look completely gassed, the Nuggets need this break really bad. They just do. This team is absolutely gassed. And I hate to use that excuse because every team is dealing with this. Every team in the NBA is dealing with a rigorous schedule that that every team has to go through. So I don't know. It's just the Nuggets, with all of the injuries they've had to play a lot of guys, a lot of minutes. So I don't know. But the Nuggets desperately need yeah, Marion says they both need a break. I mean, that's for sure. So yeah, Nuggets fall to the Knicks in double overtime. Great game. Really entertaining basketball game. Just the Nuggets weren't able to pull this out. The Knicks have now won 8 games in a row, and the Nuggets have lost 3 games in a row. They're still in the 3 seed. By the way, I believe the Houston Rockets, who the Nuggets would technically be tied with in the standings after this loss, they're getting their asses kicked by the Celtics. So that's good news. So the Nuggets will stay in the 3 seed. How they've stayed in the 3 seed this long has been a miracle. It's been a flat out miracle that they have been able to do that in the Western Conference. That's just so freaking good. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get a little bit of Adelman here before the show ends. Oh, Starchild just said the Avs scored. Cool. Great. That is fantastic news. All right, so the Nuggets will be off tomorrow, traveling to Chicago to take on the Bulls. That'll be the last game of their 3-game road trip, and then they'll be back home to play the Cavs on Monday and the Grizzlies on Wednesday, and then you've got the All-Star break. You got the All-Star break, so they won't play again until Thursday, February 19th, where they will travel to LA to take on the Clippers. They start the post All-Star break on a 3-game road trip at LA, the Clippers, at Portland, at Golden State. Now, some big trades going on today in the NBA. There was a lot of movement in the NBA today. In fact, Anthony Davis was traded to the Washington Wizards from the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, we talked about this last night, but James Harden was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers from the Clippers. Nikola Vucevic was traded from the Boston Celtics, traded to the Boston Celtics from Chicago. So no Vucevic Friday night between the Nuggets and the Bulls. Jaren Jackson Jr. was traded to Utah from Memphis. And Kobe White, that was the shocker to me today. Kobe White was traded from Chicago to the Charlotte Hornets. That was the most shocking trade of the day. I'm a big fan of Kobe White. I think he's a pretty damn good guard in this league. He's torched the Nuggets a couple times, actually. And I cannot believe the Bulls have given up on Kobe White already. That one is just absolutely insane to me. So, do the Nuggets need to do anything at the trade deadline? Like, what are the Nuggets missing right now that they need? Okay, number one, I would say they're missing a backup point guard that can run the second unit and handle ball pressure. Now, Jalen Pickett has done good in spurts this year, and I've really liked what I've seen from Jalen Pickett at times during this regular season. But over the last couple of weeks, Jalen Pickett has really struggled. So do you trust Jalen Pickett to be the backup point guard and play important minutes down the stretch and into the playoffs? Do you trust him? Because I don't know if I do. I really don't know if I trust Jalen Pickett to run the show with the second unit. I just don't know. Now, Lonzo Ball was waived by whoever he got traded to. I don't even remember. But technically, he will be a buyout candidate. Is Lonzo Ball an option for the Nuggets? Is Lonzo Ball better than Jalen Pickett? He obviously had the same knee surgery that Gabe Landeskog had. And look, Lonzo Ball is not he's not the Lonzo Ball that he was obviously before the injury. But is he better? Is he a better option than Jalen Pickett? I don't know. That'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on. But again, if you missed it earlier, Nuggets fans, you're going to hate this take. Okay, I understand that. I don't even like this take that I have. It's my take. The other thing that I think the Nuggets are missing that's far more important than an upgrade at their backup point guard. Far more important. The Nuggets are missing physicality and toughness. Now, those are all things that Aaron Gordon does bring to the table, okay? And that's one of the many reasons why the Nuggets miss him so much right now. I don't think the Nuggets should approach this trade deadline assuming that Aaron Gordon will be good to go for the playoffs. Now, he might be, and I hope he is. But do you trust Aaron Gordon to be able to play 16 to 24 playoff games and stay healthy? I mean, the guy hasn't played in 16 straight games since, I believe, the 23-24 season. He has not played in 16 straight games since the 23-24 season. Talking about Aaron Gordon. I understand how valuable he is to this team, how loved he is by this city, and he is a great player when he's out there and healthy. But I just don't trust that Aaron Gordon's going to be able to stay healthy throughout the duration of down the stretch in March into early April and into the playoffs. Now, if he does, that would be fantastic. Well, and also they have to consider Peyton Watson pulled his hamstring tonight. Who knows how long he's going to be out now? And he's kind of the replacement for Aaron Gordon. So with all that being said, Draymond Green was put on the trade block today by the Golden State Warriors. I know, Nuggets fans, you don't like Draymond. And rightfully so. I'm not a big fan of his either. But at the end of the day, he's got loads of playoff and championship experience. He's extremely tough and physical. And I think he could help the Nuggets. Now, what's the correlating move going to be for a Draymond Green acquisition? That's the question. He's making $25 million a year. So the Nuggets would have to make a corresponding move with a trade. Guess who's making $25 million a year? That would be one Christian Braun. So are you willing to trade Christian Braun to the Golden State Warriors and get Draymond Green? Something I just want to emphasize right now. It wouldn't be the Nuggets giving up on Christian, by the way. And I love Christian Braun. Okay, when he's healthy and he's rolling, he's a very valuable player to this team. But the Nuggets have enough guards. They're okay at the guard position, except for backup point guard, which is still kind of TBD. Don't know how much I trust Jalen Pickett, who's been good in stretches this year, but he's also been really bad in stretches. So the question, I guess, is how willing is this? Should the Nuggets be to go all in on this season? I don't want to hear about next season. I don't want to hear about the future. All I care about is this season. Can the Nuggets win a title this year? That's where their focus should be. When you have the window of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, that's how you have to operate. That was one of my criticisms of Calvin Booth. I thought he was way too conservative at the trade deadline. Now, to be fair to Calvin Booth, okay, I know he gets a lot of heat from Nuggets fans. Some of it is very deserved, okay? I get it. But to be fair to Calvin Booth, the Nuggets just really don't have a lot of wiggle room when it comes to the trade deadline. I mean, they have traded so many future assets already that it's are you willing to they've already mortgaged the next 5 years as far as assets. I'm talking draft capital and cap space. The next 5 years, the Nuggets are kind of screwed. Now they do have a first round pick in this upcoming 2026 NBA draft that they could throw out there. Are you willing to trade Christian Brown and bring in a guy like Draymond Green for a championship run? And I'm talking just this season, okay? Just this season. Like, I'm not wanting Draymond here long term. And I mentioned this today on Columbus, Hastings, and DMAC. And a lot of the comments that were coming in were, no, he's a cancer to the locker room. He wouldn't be a good fit. First of all, for being a cancer in the locker room, that team sure wins a lot there in Golden State. Now, I get it. They've had Kevin Durant and Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and all of those dudes. Totally understand that. But the Nuggets have Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson, hopefully he's healthy. So yeah, I see a lot of people saying trade Pickett, trade Holmes. But the problem is you've got to trade somebody that's making a lot of money to match the salaries up. If you want to make a good move for a guy that's making big money like Draymond is, you can't give him Deron Holmes. The salaries wouldn't match up, so you can't do that. It would have to be somebody like Cam Johnson or Christian Brown. And I think the Nuggets right now would probably lean trading Christian Brown over Cam Johnson. That's just my kind of assessment of it. But yeah, hey, Nuggets fans, I knew you weren't going to like the Draymond take. I get it. But do you want toughness on this? Do you want more physicality on this team? Do you want more toughness on this team or not? They're not physical enough. And I think that's this team's Achilles heel. When they go up against physical basketball teams, the Nuggets kind of crumble. That's the problem. So, I don't know. Look, it doesn't have to be Draymond Green, okay? I don't know what other players are out there and available that would bring a level of toughness that the Nuggets could acquire, but I just found it interesting that the Warriors have put him on the trade block. And again, I'm talking just for this season, okay? Just this season. I'm not saying Draymond needs to be here for the next 2 or 3 years because I don't want him here for the next 2 or 3 years. I want him just for a run this year. The Nuggets have to do everything in their power to make this team around Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray as good as possible. And I think Draymond Green would be an upgrade. And I can't believe I'm saying this because I really don't like Draymond Green whatsoever. But you know what, Nuggets fans? You know what would help you get over your hatred of Draymond Green? If you were to come here and help this team win their second NBA championship. Would you like him then? I think I'd like him then. So we'll see. Again, I get it. Trade Holmes. But first of all, for what? And the guy's on a rookie contract. That's not going to help you in the salary cap. Trade Pickett. For what? He's on a rookie contract. That's not going to do anything for the salary cap in the first and the second and the 12th apron. I don't know. Let's see here, Dante. If Malone were still coach, I'd say get Draymond Green. If Malone was the coach, get Draymond. Interesting. Why do you say that, Dante? I would love to hear your reasoning behind that. It's just Malone would be able to handle Draymond Green better. I assume that would maybe be one of your reasonings. I think Adelman would be able to handle Draymond. I think that Nuggets locker room would be able to handle Draymond. And again, it's just for the next 30 games and playoffs. That's it. This team isn't tough enough. They're not physical enough. And if you can't see that, your head is in the sand. And I hate to say that about this team, but it's the truth. When they go against physical teams, they tend to crumble. Now, Aaron Gordon coming back will definitely help with that. That's one of the things that makes him so valuable to the Denver Nuggets is his physicality and toughness and his ability to handle physical teams and play through that and still play to an elite level. But do you trust Aaron Gordon to stay healthy for a playoff run? Because I don't. And I love Aaron Gordon. But how do you trust him to stay healthy right now? The guy's been on and off the court for the better part of 2 years. Anyways, we'll see what the team decides to do. Wouldn't surprise me if they did nothing. It really wouldn't. Again, because it is tougher. Like the Oklahoma City Thunder, Sam Presti, their general manager. I mean, I believe he won GM of the year last year, deservedly so. That guy deserves GM of the decade. The Thunder just made a trade today. They traded one of their 17 first-round picks over the next 5 years for McLean, I think it was, 76ers, young player. He was the 16th overall pick in the draft. The Thunder have every avenue to go down as far as trade, draft capital, cap space, they have everything at their disposal. Unfortunately, the Nuggets do not. And the previous regime left the cupboards pretty bare when the Tenzer and Wallace duo got in to be the co-GMs. All right, Dante did respond, so I'd like to show that here real quick. If Golden State would let Draymond Green go, then I wouldn't want him. Well, I think Golden State is... I don't think they're letting him go just based off performance necessarily. I think Golden State is just trying to do a slow and painful rebuild is what that move signals to me. Again, it's the last third of the season in the playoffs is all it would be for Draymond. So I don't know. I would say take a shot on it. Why not? This team needs physicality. They need more toughness, especially with Aaron Gordon out. And I think Draymond Green would bring that. And who knows what the status of Peyton Watson's going to be. He just pulled his hamstring tonight. I mean, maybe he's back in Chicago. I have no idea. I seriously doubt it. Like I've said with Aaron Gordon's hamstrings, those soft tissue injuries scare the bejesus out of me because it takes so long to recover from, and they're so easy to re-injure. I think the Nuggets should shoot their shot and effort to bring in Draymond Green. And maybe take a shot at Lonzo Ball as the backup point guard. Why not? I just haven't seen enough consistently from Jalen Pickett to be able to trust him to lead the second unit. He's had some really good flashes. I mean, the game in Philly was outstanding. He had a couple of weeks stretch there where he was fantastic. But over the last 10, 12 days, he's really struggled. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, frustrating loss for the Nuggets tonight. They fall to the Knicks 134-127 in double overtime. The Knicks outscored the Nuggets 26-19 in the 10 minutes of both overtimes. The Nuggets were just absolutely gassed at the end of this thing, and they couldn't hit a shot to save their life in that second overtime. So really frustrating loss for the Denver Nuggets tonight. If the Nuggets do make a move tomorrow, if they make a move, I'm planning on doing a reaction show, NBA trade deadline show sometime tomorrow evening. So make sure to try and check that out if you are available to do so. If the Nuggets do make a move, I plan to do a reaction show tomorrow night here on In the Paint. So we'll see if they make a move. We shall see. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for the postgame show tonight. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back on Saturday to react to Nuggets and Bulls. That game starts at 6 p.m. Mountain. So I'll be on right around 8:15 to do a live watch along for about the last 5 minutes of the game and react to the game. So tough loss for the Nuggets tonight. We'll talk to you on Saturday night to react to Nuggets and Bulls right here on In the Paint. We'll see you then.